I will make a video about setting up Jenkins in Windows 11 operating system. So setting up Jenkins in Windows 11 operating system from the scratch. That is what I will give hands-on example in this tutorial video. These are the topics that I will practice or I will give hands-on example. Install Jenkins in Windows 11 operating system, and then create first a job in Jenkins, and then build the job, view the job execution result in console, and also some tweaking or leverage the code in the Jenkins job. So that is what I will give hands-on example in this tutorial video. So let's get started. So I have Windows 11 operating system in VMware. Oh, I'm making a YouTube video regarding software testing. So I will talk to you later. First, I will see in the control panel how many things are installed. I only have these are the things installed in this Windows 11 operating system. Now I will install Jenkins. Minimize this. So this is the topic that I will practice or give hands-on example, that is install Jenkins in Windows 11 operating system. So this is Bing. Download Jenkins for Windows 11. This is the home page for Jenkins. This is the official website for Jenkins. So I will click on downloads. And it says from which operating system I want to download. So these are the latest versions. This is one version, this is another version. Looks like this is the latest one, 2.46, and the earlier was 2.45. So I will download the latest one. Since I have Windows 11 operating system, so I'll be clicking on Windows. I clicked on Windows. Now it says thank you for downloading Windows installer. Download is started. It will take 3 minutes, I guess, to download. So Jenkins is a CICD tool, continuous integration and continuous delivery tool. That is how people call it, Jenkins. It is actually job management tool. So there are different types of jobs can be created in Jenkins, and then trigger those jobs from Jenkins. And Jenkins is usually used for automation, mainly used for automation. It says 27, 20, 20, about 20 seconds left. Download is almost done. Download completed. So I can click on open file, it will open the file, or I can also click on here, show in the folder, so it will show in the folder. I will click here, open file. It says preparing to install. So I'm clicking next. It says install Jenkins, where the Jenkins will be installed. So I choose this path. Whatever the default path is there, I am choosing that. I'm not changing it. So clicking on next. So I will be using as local system. I'm clicking on next. And this is the port. I can check test port. It says port is correct. For Jenkins, this is the default port 8080. So I'm clicking on next. And it says I need to give a path for Java. Either 11, 17, or 21 are supported for this particular version of Jenkins. The Jenkins version 2.46 supports 3 versions of Java: Java 11, Java 17, or Java 21. So I need to have any one of these 3 versions of Java. I do not have installed Java right now. I have showed that I do not have Java installed. Java is not installed. So I need to install Java. If I also go here in the CMD and write Java version, it is not showing up any version because Java is not installed yet. So to continue setting up the Jenkins, I need to have Java either 11 or 17 or 21. So let me minimize this and install Java. Download JDK. And I will download from Oracle. Let me see. This is the Oracle official website for Java. Let me see if I can see one of those 3 versions. Yes, I can see here. The latest version is 22, but I need to have either 21, 17, or what is the other one? or 11. So I will be downloading 21 to match this requirement. I will not be downloading the latest one, even though latest one is Java 22, but I will download 21. So to download 21, I will have to choose 21. I click here, so 21 got selected. And I will download for Windows. Let me try with this one. This is Windows 64. My computer is 64. So I'll be downloading this one. Let's see what happens. And Java is a programming language as well as platform, I can say, because I need Java platform to run Jenkins. To run Jenkins, I may not use Java programming language, but Java needs to be installed in the operating system to run Jenkins. So I can say Java is also a platform. 2 more minutes left to download JDK 21. JDK means Java Development Kit. J means Java, D means development, K means kid. JDK means Java Development Kit. And the latest version is 22, but I need to download version 21 because the current version of Jenkins that I'm downloading or installing that supports JDK 21. It's got downloaded. If I go to the folder, download folder, download folder is opening. This is the JDK 21. So I will double click. It should guide me through the installation process. A GUI pop-up window should display. It says Windows installer preparing to install. Now this is that I can click on next. This is the Java program, C program file Java JDK 21. I need to remember this. This is the path where Java will be installed. It says Java successfully installed version 21. So I can click on close. I also have to add environment path. So I am selecting this PC and then right click on it. Click on properties. Advanced system settings. And environment variable. New. Path. And I will have to give the path of the Java bin folder. So if I go to the solution explorer, this is the solution explorer, and I can look for the Java bin folder that is under so this is the path. This is the path I will have to copy. Minimize solution explorers. Now I can paste here. Paste. Click on OK. It got added. Now click on OK. Click on OK. Now I install JDK, also install the path. Now let me see if I can see the version. Java version. Let me close CMD and open it and again try. Java version. So Java version 21 is installed. Now that Java version 21 installed, I can process with the Jenkins installation. It says Java file, Java path. So I'll have to copy the path. I, yeah, I do not have to copy everything. Without bin, I can copy. And then I can paste here. Let me next click next and see what happens. This one is selected. Start server. So I'll be clicking on next. And I'll click on install. So the Jenkins installation resumed. So Jenkins installation complete. Completed the Jenkins. Finish. So Jenkins installation complete. Now I will ask Bing. I will ask Bing how to open Jenkins. How to open Jenkins. It says I will have to write http://localhost:/8080. Let me do that. https://localhost:/8080. Let me check one more time. HTTP, there is no S. http://localhost:/8080. I'm hitting enter from the keyboard. Now it says unlock Jenkins, and I have a password in this path. C program data Jenkins. In this path I have a password. So let me copy this, paste here, paste here. Nothing showing up. Opening the Explorer. So I'm going to this path to collect the temporary password. So I clicked on open. It should open the Solution Explorer in this path. I also clicked on the folder, whichever comes first. So I will go in this path. So C program data, C program data, I'm not seeing here. Let me try a different way. Copy. Might be from here. Program, files, Jenkins. Jenkins, and then secret. So what happened? Jenkins, secrets, initial admin password. Right click on it. Open with Notepad. Just once. This is the initial password. Copy the password. Minimize it. Minimize this one also. And I'll paste here. Click on continue. Not now. Now I'll have to install packages. So install suggested package. Install plugins install suggested plugins or select plugins to install. So this one will let me install suggested one, and this one will let me allow to select whatever available from them. So I'm selecting this one, and I will select, since I do not know which plugin I will need and which plugin I do not need, so I will click on all. So whatever plugin is available right now, I will install all of them. So I'm clicking on install. Install started. I can see clockwise arrow is moving, and it also I can see this is moving from left to this right. So it means installation started. Plugins installation, Jenkins plugins installation started. This is the plugin is getting installed. Jenkins can be used to manage bills. Bills can be, Jenkins can be used to manage jobs. Jobs can be run, which is called build. Running a job is called build. When I run a job, it will trigger a specific task. And that task could be anything, could be running UFT automation script, could be running load runner performance script, could be running a CMD command, could be running shell script command, could be running any job. Some are got installed. The tick mark, I can assume that means these are installed. The others are in progress to install. Jenkins can be used to execute any automation scripts. Could be Visual Studio automation scripts, could be coded UI automation scripts, could be QTB automation scripts. Could be API automation scripts. We can trigger execution button of any of those automation scripts through Jenkins Job. Jenkins is mainly used for CICD. CI means continuous integration, CD means continuous delivery, not development, continuous delivery, CICD. That is, so continuous integration includes a list of jobs. Some jobs belongs to development, some jobs belongs to deployment, some jobs belongs to testing, some jobs belongs to operation. So in a CI/CD pipeline, a list of jobs will be there, and some jobs, different jobs are belong to different departments. But in a CI/CD pipeline, uh, since it is a pipeline, one job is dependent on the previous job. If previous job is not passed, then the current job will not be triggered. I'm not sure how long it will take. Probably similar time, since this is the length and it crossed more than half. So whatever time is spent, probably it will take similar time to complete all execute all downloads. But sometimes there will be exceptions. It can quickly move up to the right. It happens sometimes, and sometimes it also slows. So it's really difficult to tell mm, how long it will take by the movement of this mm, graph. There are few left. If I knew which are the plugins I would need, I would only select those plugins and install. Since I do not know, or this is a practice installation, so I choose whatever is available to install at this point of time in this version of Jenkins. Almost installation done. This much left among this. Just getting started. I'm waiting for some other text to display here instead of this. So now it is asking to give username. I will say L user. I just give a name, username L user. And password I will give. You can give any password. I'm giving one password. And click on save and continue. There might have more stuff to give. Email address I'll have to give. So I'm giving you a valid email address. Now save and continue. Instance configuration. Save and finish. Jenkins is ready. Your Jenkins setup is complete. Start using Jenkins. Now I logged into the Jenkins. I bookmark it, this address. Done. So Jenkins installation completed. I give hands-on example on this topic. I have given hands-on example on this topic, how to install Jenkins in Windows 11 operating system in VMware. Now this one I will give hands-on. Create first a job. That is what I will give hands-on example. Now, if I go to the Solution Explorer, to create a job, I need to explain what is the job I will create. I manually creating one folder. Test by Imran. I just created one folder under C drive. Inside of the C drive, I can create a folder, right click, new, create folder and give a name, then a folder will be created here. And the same task I can do using CMD. I'm just explaining what task what job I will be creating in Jenkins. First, understand the job, then I will create the job. CMD. I'm opening the CMD. Now I can navigate to this path by writing this. CD and the path. Enter from the keyboard. So I will be pointing this folder. this folder. Now I want to create one folder inside of this folder. So this is a path. Under C drive, there is a folder called test by Imran. Inside of the folder, I want to create another folder named lemon. So, and that I want to do using CMD. So in CMD, I can say mkdir lemon, enter. I should see a folder named lemon in this location. Yes, I can see. So this is the task to create a folder named lemon that I want to do through Jenkins. I'm deleting this one now again because I will create a job. That job, when I will run the job will create a folder called lemon in this path, and that I will do using CMD. So I will click on new item. And I will say test 1. And I will choose a freestyle project. Click on OK. It will create a job. I will have to configure. Now it will give me the configuration page. The page is loading. Jenkins is a little bit slow, I have observed in virtual machines. Now I will be ignoring everything. I will just give the task that this job will do. So it says build a step, and I will choose execute Windows batch command. And I will give the commands. What are the commands? Commands is, first command is cd and the path. This is the path. And then mk dir lemon. So this is a string, lemon is a string. This is the name of the folder. So now I'm saving it. Saving it. mkdir. mkdir. Hope I didn't make a spelling mistake. I click on the save, it is saving. Job got saved. So I've created the first job. Dashboard and then test 1. This is the job that has been selected. Now if I go to this folder, I can see this is empty. Now if I run the job, Jenkins jobs. Jenkins job will create a folder here. Let me and running it in Jenkins it is called build. Even though I'm running the job, but in Jenkins it is called build. So I'll be clicking on build now. It is running. So the execution completed. Now if I go to the solution explorer, I can see this has been created. And who created it? The job that I have created in Jenkins. Now I have given hands-on example how to create jobs in Jenkins. Also, I run the job. In Jenkins, running a job is called build the job. So I run the job. Now I will view the status in console. I click here. The list should display. Jenkins is a little bit slow, and this is the console output. I'm clicking, and I can see in the output in the console that the job was successfully run, which is called job successfully built. And the job of this job was to create a folder, which is done by the job. So I have also given hands-on example for this one. This one I will skip for now, or maybe I will say something. So I'm deleting this one again. Leveraging means tweaking the code. Click on configure. It will load the configuration page. Now if I scroll down, in these 2 lines of code, I have used a string called Imran. In CMD, any word is considered a string. But now I can use variable. I can say set name equal to lemon. And since this is a variable, I can use this variable instead of hard-coded value. And I will have to use percentage before and after so that this string becomes a variable. Without this percentage, the name is a string or a hard-coded value, I can say. But with this percentage, this name becomes a variable, which variables I have initialized in the earlier stage, and I have initialized this value into this variable. And this is how variable is initialized in Windows batch command. So let me now if I save it and run it, it will do the same thing. it will create a folder here with the name lemon. So let me run it. This is the test one. This is the job I have created. So I'll be running it, means I will be building it. So I'm clicking on build. It has started. Hopefully it will pass. It passed here. Let me see. Does it actually created the folder? Yes, it did. It did created the folder. So this is one tweak. I'm also deleting this one again. Now instead of using variable, I can use parameter also. Let me change. First time I created two lines of code where the name was a string. Later I have used a variable. Now I will be using parameter instead of a variable or hard-coded value. So to use parameter, I'll have to choose this project is parameterized. I'll have to choose and add a parameter, and I will choose a string parameter. String parameter. Name, I will give a name. Now this is the name of the parameter. Default value I will say Imran, and click on save. I also have to use in the code, instead of variable, I have to use parameter in the code. So I will be removing that variable initialization line of code. There are 3 lines of code. One line is initializing a value into a variable, that I will be removing because the name is now a parameter, not a variable anymore. Name is now a parameter. So I'm saving it. It says build with parameter. And default, if I click on build, this is the default value, but I want to lemon. I want the folder name should be lemon. So I change to lemon and click on build. Let me see what happens. It says on the Jenkins, it says pass. Let me see, does it actually create the folder? Yes, it actually created the folder. That means it's fast. What Jenkins is saying, it's true. So I'm deleting it again. Now I will do another tweak. Configure. I can, instead of, I remove this parameter, delete this parameter, and create a different type of parameter. Instead of a string parameter, I will create a different type of parameter. I will say choice parameter. And this is the name of the parameter. And now I will give choices. MD Shahajada. These are the choices I'm giving. MD Imran. So there are 4 choices I am giving. So I'm clicking on save. Now if I run it, it will ask me to select a value from a drop-down list. So I'm running it means when I am saying run, that means I am building it. So clicking on build with parameter. Now it is giving a list saying select a value from the list. So I'll be choosing this time this one, MD Imran. This is the name I'll be choosing. I'm clicking on build. The build is running and it is still running. It will create a folder in that directory with the name MD Imran. On Junkin is saying the build successful. Let me see, does it actually successful? So I will go to that folder and see, yes, it did. It created the folder. So I also give hands-on example on this topic. So thank you for watching.